Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad you're here. My name is Bethany and today we're going to talk about my February TBR. So if you don't already know this, which I've only mentioned it one time in my goals video, but for this year, I would like to keep my TBR list to 5 books or less, which is pretty hard, but it's helpful to me. I could read more than 5. I'm not limiting myself in the amount of books that I'm allowed to read, but as far as going on a TBR, I want to keep those short, and kind of be a little bit more selective about the things that I'm participating in. Also, I want to have the ability to just pick up something else if I feel like it and not feel constrained to a TBR. I do have 5 books on my list today. Only one of these books is like a commitment that I've made and I'm really excited about it, but the rest of them honestly could be replaced at any time depending on my mood. And that is my goal for this year, is to just enjoy what I'm reading, stop reading if I'm not enjoying it. I've actually kind of had an interesting January, and we'll talk about that in my January wrap up, but I just honestly wasn't enjoying a lot of what I was reading, and so I'm trying to kind of figure that out. DNF books or soft DNF, because I think there's a lot of times that a book just isn't right for me at that time. It's not that I find something really wrong with it or that I really don't like it. Sometimes it is, but most of the time it's just not the right time for me, or I'm just not in the right mood. So I am trying to mood read and trying to really take the expectations of a TBR away. However, it's fun to plan a TBR. It's fun to make TBR videos. So I'm going to share with you today 5 books that I might want to read in February. Okay, so my first book, which is my top priority for the month, if I don't read anything else, I want to read this one, is The Giver of Stars by Jojo Moyes. So I'm reading this and hosting with Wendy at Wendy Inspired Reads for her book club. And so I'm so excited to participate in that. It's a new book club. This is only the second book that we're reading, and I'm so excited to read it with her, read it with other people, and get to chat about it. I've had this on my shelf for such a long time. I don't know why I haven't actually read it. I did start it like, I don't know, definitely years ago, and it wasn't bad. I just, picked up something else. So I can't wait to get back into this. I just really feel like historical fiction is what I need this month. Just with how January went for me. I had a great reading month in December, and a lot of that was because of historical fiction. So I'm so excited to pick this one up and read it with Wendy. If you aren't following Wendy, you should definitely go do that. She's so sweet, and if you want to read this with us, you could do that in February. Okay, the next 2 books are for 2 challenges. Are they challenges? Yearly reading challenge. Yes, they're challenges. So 2 reading challenges that I am choosing to loosely participate in this year. And the first one is Chantel's with Chantel Reads All Day. She has a Read Your Bookshelf challenge. I didn't participate last year. I did the prior year, I think. But I would like to participate this year. She has really simplified it. It's basically just one word, and you can kind of interpret it how you'd like, which I really love. So the word for February is size. I keep forgetting if it's size or small. It's definitely size. So it could be a really big book, but I chose to go the other route and choose a really small book. So this is Memorizing Scripture by Glenna Marshall, and I have really been wanting to read this one. It's so short. I've also really been enjoying some Christian nonfiction lately, which I don't always, and so I'm trying to kind of figure out the style and the types that I like to read. So I really want to try this one out. I've heard really good things about this one. I know that Keisha loves it. This was actually a gift from Lindsay, and I don't know, let me see what she said. I don't remember if she's read it. I feel like she probably has, but I don't know that for sure. She didn't say. Anyway, I've just heard really good things, and I'm really looking forward to this one. The next challenge, yearly challenge that I am loosely participating in is the Southern Comfort Reading Challenge that Amanda at Book Lover Amanda is hosting. This is her first year having a yearly reading challenge, and I'm so excited to participate in that with her and just celebrate that on her channel. So for that one, oh my goodness, I should have made notes. So I think that the prompt is sweet tea or something like that. So the prompt was to read something with something sweet on the cover or in the story. Something about sweets, I know that. So I picked for that one The Magic of Lemon Drop Pie by Rachel Linden. I've had this book for a while and really want to read it, and I just feel like hopefully it will be a feel good, like cozy, I don't know, maybe some magical realism, maybe, I don't really know. I feel like I saw somewhere something about it being like Hallmarky or something about, like, did they make a movie? I don't know. Anyway, I'm excited to check it out. I really don't know much about it, obviously, and how I'm describing it, so I'm excited to try it. It has the cutest cover. I love lemon. I love lemon pie, so I'm really excited to read this one for the sweet challenge. Okay, so that's 3 books, so I only have 2 left, and these 2 books, I can't believe I haven't read them yet. They were, I think, either officially or unofficially on my December TBR. They're definitely on my winter TBR, so I really want to get to them, and I don't know why I haven't. So the first one is The Frozen River by Ariel Lahan. Every single person that I've seen read this loves it, like really loves it. So I already expected to love it because I love historical fiction. This just seems like the perfect book for me. I also really love character-driven atmospheric stories, and this just, it seems like all of that. So I'm so excited. But then the fact that everyone, even people I wouldn't consider like historical fiction girlies, everyone seems to love this, and I am so excited about it. And I don't know why I haven't picked it up. I think this is the problem with like TBRs, is that sometimes I'm like, well, I have to wait. I'll read that when I'm done with the list I've already made. And I didn't even make a video for January's TBR, but I did have one in my mind, and I need to break out of that and not withhold books that I really want to read for books that I'm just okay about. Anyway, I can't wait to read this. If you don't know what it is, it's historical fiction set, I think, in the 1700s, following the story of Martha Ballard, who is a real woman, midwife, and she is helping investigate a murder. I think there's a body found in the frozen river. So I can't wait. I can't wait. And I hope that I love it just as much as everyone else does. I have no doubt, like, this is a 5-star prediction, 100%. Last book, but definitely not least, is Little Women. I think I put this on my December TBR. Did I even do a video for December? I don't really know, but this has been on my TBR. My daughter and I were planning on buddy reading it. We were trying to do like a buddy read book club, just the 2 of us, with some classics that we'd like to read. And so we put this on the list in December, and things got really busy and we didn't read it. And I feel like we're kind of gonna pause that. I think it's just a little too much of an expectation, and I don't want to ruin the experience for either one of us to like buddy read and have like a date that it's due, because she is in school, she is a junior in high school, she's working, she's very busy, and I just didn't want to put that pressure on her. I want her to be able to read and enjoy it, and also sometimes I forget that not everyone reads like we do here on BookTube. Now, she does, sometimes she'll like binge a whole series in like a week. So it depends, but her life is busy. She has a lot going on. Anyway, all of that to say, I'm gonna go ahead and start it because I want to know. Like, I gravitate towards it. Again, this one and The Frozen River is something that I don't know why I just don't pick it up and read. Anyway, so I'm gonna do it in February. I'm putting it on the list, and I'm gonna do it unless my mood changes. But as of right now, like today, this is the book I want to read, so I should read it today, right? What else was I gonna say? Oh, so I did tell my daughter that maybe I could read some aloud to her at some point, which she's 16, but I just missed that with her, and so I have no idea when we would do that. But I'm just gonna pray that the Lord kind of opens up an opportunity to maybe do a little bit of reading aloud or listening together. I think that would be fun. But I can't wait to read this story. I can't believe I have never read Little Women, and I'm just so excited about it. All right, so those are my possibilities for the month of February, and I really like making a small TBR. Like I said, I can pick up other books if I'd like. I don't have to read these books, but I just like making a small TBR. I like participating in those reading challenges. It's just fun to get a prompt for someone else to make prompts for me and to get to look at my bookshelf and pick out books that I feel meet those prompts, but also that I've really been wanting to read. So I'm excited about February. Funny that I don't think there's really romance, like specifically romance on this list, but I don't really do that. I don't know, I'm not like a February romance reader. I do like romance, but usually I like it mixed with something else, like in another genre, or yeah, I don't know. So who knows, I might feel like picking something up a little bit more romantic in the month of February, but I kind of doubt it. There might be some romance in the Lemon Drop Pie, and I definitely know that there is a strong marriage in the Frozen River, so I'm excited about that. And anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for being here on my channel and chatting with me in the comments and just being supportive. I really appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.